Let's see if this is working. Can you all hear me? And can you hear the music? That's the big question. Yeah, I might be telepathic. I wish. That'd be cool. Maybe not. I don't know. Not if I can hear other people's thoughts. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear what people got going on. It's really quiet. How about now? I think there's just one song in this playlist that's basically doesn't work. I don't know if it's too loud, too quiet, just right. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's just like really quiet music. I don't know. Should I turn it up? I don't know. Okay, yeah, just let me know. I don't want to... 1 second, I'll be right back. 1 second, 1 second. Okay, sorry. Hopefully that's... No, hopefully that works. Hey, do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? I know you do. I know you want to say hi. Oh, let's say hi. Say hi. What are you doing? You trying to get comfy? Sandwich, look over here. Look. Do you see yourself? That's you. No, don't go over there. Do you see that that's you? Is that you? Is that you? Look. What's that? What is that? Sandwich. She does not understand. She's looking at herself. Hi. Hi, baby. Okay, I gotta put you down. I gotta do art times now. I missed her. I didn't get to hang out with her today, so I'm sad. So I just want, can the stream just be me hugging Sandwich? It's just the stream tonight. No, she understands mirrors, but she doesn't understand the computer screen because it's got a delay. So it's like confusing to her. Yeah. Hey, baby. Yeah. Oh, yawn. Yeah. Wish I could get you to bark on command, but I can't, so you can't say hi. You have some eye boogies. Let me get that for you. Okay, you want down? You're done with this? You want to boop the microphone some more? I'm sure they appreciate that. Okay, I do have to draw a Sandwich. I'm sorry. You seem very content though, and I hate to make you move. You can see Pizza behind me a little bit too. I want him to come say hi, but he probably won't do it. He does not like it. All right, Sandwich. I'm sorry, baby girl. I know. Here's the pizza boy. So you want to say hi? Come. You want to say hi? No. Yeah, she actually, if I let her, she would probably sit in my lap for the whole stream. But I can't draw with her in my lap effectively. I've had her sitting in my lap during meetings at work though, and I don't care. Like with the camera on, I don't care at all. Yeah, pizza's a little. You want to say hi? He does not like to be picked up. He's okay once you have him up. Like, he likes being held, but he doesn't want to be picked up. So showing him is not really a thing I can do without making him sad, and I don't want to make him sad. Okay, let's go back to drawing mode. We're going to be working on this today and trying to finish her up because we're almost done. And if we get this done, I have another little something we can work on. So we'll see. We have a couple different things we can work on. So we'll see. But also, I'm pretty exhausted, so I don't know how long this stream will be. But thank you all for hanging out. I didn't even say hi to everyone in chat. I saw you, but I didn't acknowledge. I didn't vocally acknowledge that I had seen your presence. Nicole, Nehekara, Village, Zeus, Chinner, hello. Did I get everyone? Thank you so much for coming to hang out. I see Chiba. Chiba's probably busy playing Palia. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. Thanks for coming in to hang out and keeping me company. I also have John over in the other chat. Hello. I'm working on this character art of our No You're Not. Is it down right now, Chiba? The event started, right? I was very tempted, like, we're just gonna stream that tonight. I'm just gonna stream some Palia and you're all just gonna deal with it. But I do have to get some artwork done. But it's been a very long Tuesday for me, so. Okay, let's do this. The sooner we finish it, the sooner I can go take a nap. So, I left the hand because I didn't want to deal with it. Let's not start with the hand. That's a bad idea. Let's start down here. I have the brush. Oh, no, I don't. Make sure the brush is the size and everything that I want it. I just make it smaller. Looks close. We'll see. Feels. I think she's just here because there's potential for puppies, to be honest. Oh, I know why she's here. It's because of this. Hold on. This is why she's here. If you get one of these, if you get your own bucket, then maybe she will, I need to like tape him to my like headphones so that he can like be with me when I'm streaming. I was gonna put him on my shoulder when we streamed, but I never found a good way to keep him there. I don't know. Ugh. How do I? No, bucket! No! I don't know. He's just here for now. He's here holding my he holds my he holds my blue blocker glasses I wear for work sometimes. You woke up from a nap and you just came here. This is either a really good stream to watch right after a nap or a really bad one. I can't decide. It's one or the other. Why are you puking on my kitchen? Oh no, Chiba. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. They just need to hurry up and put it on the Switch, and then I could lie in bed and play it all night long and never sleep or do anything else again. Okay. Anyways, back to what we were doing. For anyone that's new here, we are working on character art for an NPC in the campaign. This is doing, sir? You huffing? I just hear from behind me. Oh, and I'm like, what is that? I turn on, Pizza's just sitting in the middle of the bed huffing. Are you upset because no one's paying attention to you? Do you want to say hi? I'm here, bud. Okay. No one will, no grab. You don't want to say hi? You're so cute, though. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Oh. Okay. Well, I tried, y'all. I'm sorry. I tried. He's so cute, but he does not want to be. Well, right now, he just wants to fight. You know, bud. This is why I don't bother making my bed. Just don't judge me, because if I make it, they destroy it. Doing, Pizza? What are you doing? Okay. Well, now that they're all riled up. I know it's blurry, but can you guys see this nonsense? I don't even know. Anyways, what was I saying? We are drawing. Oh no, your cat. Hopefully it's not too bad. Storms can be really scary depending on, yeah, how bad they are. What are you doing? You're so distracting. Oh no, that sucks. Either a Bigfoot or a pizza, too blurry. I want him to say hi. He's so cute. You want to say hi? We need like a little thing I can wheel over so you don't have to be picked up. You want to say hi? No? Okay. Okay. I tried. But yeah, we are drawing Captain Blackbeak. She is the captain of the pirate ship that is sort of we now work under in a way. So pulling up some penguin reference for the feet. Wait, didn't someone give me bird feet reference last time? Village, did you? What did you do? What did you do? Let's see. Aw, thank you, Village, for... I didn't even advertise the stream in my own channel. Let's do that real quick. Whoops. Long day. Shh. Don't tell Max. I'm bad at this. The rest of the people that stream on this channel are talented pro streamers. And then there's me. I forgot to do an et. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just threw it in general. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. Okay, whatever. Hid them because they were gross. And the new bird feet channel? Wait, what? Hi, popping off. How are you? I was talking to someone about goblins, and I was like, I want to name a goblin popping off. And I was like, wait, where's that name from? And and now I just realized this is where it's from. What am I doing? Looking for bird feet? How do you feel about being a goblin? That's all I'm asking. I'm just how do you feel about it? Not any, like, it doesn't have to be a goblin from WoW or whatever, just like in general. How do you feel about goblins? The new bird feet channel. Yeah, because I wanted a place that people could post like reference photos and things. Yeah. and like art related stuff, but it's not like your art, but it's not like someone else's art necessarily. Yeah. They do be goblins. It just feels like a good goblin name to me. I don't know. Okay, rock hopper, penguin, feet. That's what I'm looking at. Look at these guys walking. Oh my god, they're so cute. Their feet don't even look like something that would be usable, if I'm being honest. They look fake. Like, honestly. What are these feet? Well, now he's just vigorously looking, but it's so loud I can hear him looking over the music. These feet don't look real. Just gonna do that and call it a day. That's what they look like. They're kind of blobby. It's fine. I don't know. It's fine. In Imagination Land, they even have an elephant now. Yeah, they're very like fleshy looking. They kind of look like honestly, they look like they're just making me think of the penguins in this is so stupid. They're making me think of Batman. They're making me think of the penguin. Like the way he looks in the Tim Burton one. Because he just looks fleshy. like he was pretty well cast, I think. Oh my god. They're really cute little penguins though. Alright, let's see, what else do we need to do? I think we just need to do this hand and then we can do the colors, so. Drawing hands and drawing bird hands, which is not a thing, is worse. How do I do this to myself? Pretend they're lizard hands. That does not help Village. Anyways, I'm happy with this. It doesn't bother me, so I think we're good. I'm just trying to decide if I want her to be holding like flipping up a coin. I do kind of like it because it kind of gives me that whole like heads or tails, like random luck vibe, but I don't know. I hope Max is okay with it. I don't know. I guess he doesn't have any say at this point. This is my fan art of the character. That doesn't look good at all. Like we're done. Let's take a look. Okay, so if I hide lines, is there anything that I want back? Yeah, I want a little bit more of the sketchy lines back in a few places. So let's just like go back and add those in. Like I have these kind of like, just like adding like a little bit of like texture, make it look a little bit more like rough, because I'm gonna leave a lot of the line work in for this one. Her feet are the truly terrifying thing. She heckin' killed a man. That's true. She did. She just straight up killed him. And we were all like, oh, we're pirates. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, it's better. I think I'm gonna darken up some of the lines around her eyes, but first let's see if this does the trick. Usually I'll just duplicate my line layer and then like turn that down to like 25% just to give it a little extra darkness. Still gonna go in and just darken up these lines right here. Pizza, no crying. No, no crying. No, I'm sorry, bud. Pizza. You're about to get in trouble, and then I have to kick you out, and you're not gonna like it. No crying while we're still. No. Sorry, everyone. I'll be right back. Someone's in trouble with Dad. Bun Bun is speaking to my soul after work. No crying, village. No crying. You want to be her when you grow up? I don't know. She's kind of hardcore, this penguin lady. She's like kind of a badass in the way that, I don't know. Okay, so let's do that again and duplicate it. Look pretty good about that. I'm just gonna go over with one more layer and just a couple of these lines that I want to be a little bit dark. Add a little bit of depth. Something. Okay, that feels pretty good. Now we did some rough colors last time. But they were pretty rough, but we're just gonna grab them. I do like them, so I'm gonna just grab this. Just kind of. Why didn't that work? It's okay. Do it. Shut up. I'm gonna grab these colors, kind of flatten them into their own layer so that I can them. Let's just open them in their own little thing over here. Yeah, I thought like she's supposed to be really short, but I wanted to give her a lot of stature in the like chest area. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna make her have really short legs. And it feels right for a penguin because they are built kind of like torso, feet, right? Yeah, let's cry together. Yeah, I kind of wanted to cry after work today too. It was a long day. Speaking of which, I've had a headache and I meant to take some ibuprofen when I got home, so I will be right back one more time. I'm so sorry. I have a friend that wanted to say hi. What are you doing? Are you just going dead weight on me? Bud, you have to say hi. What's that over there? Do you not know how to dog right now? Hi. Hi. Hey, what's wrong? Do you hate this? Can you not decide? Yeah, you're done. Okay. Well, he said hi for a minute, so let's. Now they're about to wrestle. Get ready for it. What are you doing? Pizza. Okay. God, they're so distracting tonight. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, I could totally see her having that kind of like small dog energy, like she's compensating in a way, and it makes her like extra cruel. Hi, Yup, how are you doing? You're slowly learning alcohol markers for inking. Oh, cool. So what I'm going to do for this top feather is going to be a little interesting. I'm going to draw it in really thick, and then I'm going to go in and mask out that base layer where I want some of this hair pieces to kind of come through. It's going to look weird for a minute here, but that's what I'm working on. Is I'm just painting those out a little bit more. And we're going to go in with a mask, pick a softer brush, and kind of like cut into it. Those areas. That way, when we use our clipping mask, it will look good, but it'll still work as a clipping mask. This is a step I almost always forget to do, and I told myself I would be better about it with this piece. So you can see I made a mistake there, so I'm gonna have, it might take me just a couple times to get it all just right, and then we'll of course like we always do, go in with a paint over layer on the top just to get everything nice and to stop attacking your sister. I've been wanting to try, there's like watercolor markers, or no, watercolor pencils? No. Yes, all of the above. I'd like to try some of those. They don't blend the way you think they would? Oh, interesting. It's add a lot of fluid. Interesting. Yeah, I want to try some. Like, that's my thing, is I keep wanting to order some like watercolor pencils and crayons and markers and stuff, but they're so expensive and I want to like try them first. But I'd love to get like a little kit, like a little drawing kit that I could take with me and like do little drawings. Village, you and I will have to go on like a little painting picnic. Do a little plein air painting. So what are you doing? You're so distracting right now. Yeah, I know. You're proud of yourself too. Here, bud. Oh, I know, sweet boy. I know. They're mad because I was gone all day, and then I came home and I smell like other dogs because I was petting some other dogs. They're both like, "What the fuck? What the fuck, mom?" Can't help it. I love to pet dogs. Do you have a Walmart close? No. I don't think so. How dare you? I know, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Can I say? There was a really cute corgi at work. I had to pet it. I had to. Yeah, that should go further down. I think I like this. Yeah, I like this burgundy coat. I think that turned out nice. I need to get like a better version of the color, I feel like. There we go. It's a little bit better. I don't know. Is that too saturated? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Changed my mind. Back to the one we had. It'll look better once it's all filled in. Slow music putting me to sleep. This is what I want to know. Let's go. Gotta pet that dog, I know. A brand called Azure that are good in cheapies. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I do Walmart delivery sometimes, but then they also burnt me a couple times on delivery and I stopped doing it. And there isn't one super close to me. I'm gonna like look this up. I don't know. Village, if you find anything, you let me know. Yeah, you can get anything you want in your grocery orders, but the problem is that they also sell stuff that isn't available at the stores on the Walmart website, so not everything is. Yeah. I want to learn gouch. How do you say it? Gouche? Gouch? Gouch? Gooch? Gucci? I don't know how to say that word. I've only ever read it, but I want to learn how to. I've never used it before and I'd like to learn. Is the music your masseuse plays? Oh my god, Icy. I get my underwear from Pact because I like to buy sustainable clothing that is good for, well, that is not horrible for the environment and is made with fair labor practices. So I refuse to buy clothing from Walmart for that reason. I'm sorry, but there's no way any of the clothing Walmart sells is in any way good on those counts. You took to watercolor better than acrylics. Interesting. I think acrylics are actually the worst to work with. I use them because they dry fast, but because they dry fast, they're actually almost impossible to do interesting things with. Oils are actually fantastic to work with, but you really need like a dedicated setup and they're expensive. Acrylics suck, but they're good if you just want to like do something quick. They're like good for crafting. They're not really good for like painting. And then watercolors are amazing for painting, but it's been so long since I've done it that I don't know. Yeah. Acrylic gouache with the apostrophe sounds like an orcish name. Wait, what am I finding? You're finding cheap moose? Oh god, the chat, you guys are killing me. Yeah, I thought watercolor was way easier than acrylics, but you do have to just be like a little more mindful because it's easy to like make mistakes, I guess. But I don't know, it's really nice. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Adding a glazing medium. Yeah, that's really smart. I don't know. I just find acrylics just feel like plastic to me. I don't know, but I should try that. I might like that. A 12-pack of Walmart shirts in like 20. Wait, you just bought it, but in 2019. Well, yeah. Sorry, and I wasn't trying to make anybody feel bad. You got to buy what you can afford, and you got to do what you got to do. I'm just picky. It's tricky. Oh, it's tricky. Gouaches. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much like done, which means it's really great if you want to do quick coats and then go over them to like dry brush and stuff. They work really good for prop painting for that reason, because I can basically paint something a solid color and then a minute later I can go in and add some shadow, and then after that I can go in and do some dry brushing and I'm done, and it's like great. So I've always used them in like my prop work. I don't have it here, my Valkyrie sword that I painted with acrylics. It used to be hanging right here, but now I don't know where it is. I don't think I've used a tempera paint in like 10 million years. Isn't tempera like water soluble like kid paint? Like you can wash it? I'm scared. It's egg based. What? The perfect business casual undershirts, yeah. Yeah, as I say, it's like kitty paint, right? It's like when you're doing finger painting. What am I looking at? What sort of emergency is there? Oh my gosh, it's so good! I'm losing my mind. We got people sharing their art over in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, go and join so you can see the cool art. Hi, Kid Kerrigan. And yeah, if you're drawing along, if you're hanging out and drawing with us, share your artwork. Like, we love to see it. So, oils are definitely fun, but yeah, you need to like, it's like a whole thing, right? So you just have to be prepared. The art is so good. I can't even get over it. And the other day she's like, oh, I don't really know how to draw. I'm not really good. I don't know. you know, it's not my thing. I'm not really, I need to know how to practice. It's not gonna be any good. Freaking better than me. What are you talking about? Beautiful. Love it. You love to see it. When that co-stream, yeah, we can do an art co-stream whenever y'all want. You just let me know. I love art co-streams. I love when art can be collaborative and like fun. Just a thing that like a lot of people don't think of art as being. I think especially like 2D art. It's like it can totally be that too. You gotta join the casters in Cantrips Discord, and then you can see art. We have the Bun Bun Art Club section, which has a art spam channel, which is just like spam it with any cool art you see on the internet. That way people can mute it if they don't want to just like get spammed with art. But if you're on Reddit and you see cool art, just like throw it on there. And then we have the Share Your Art channel, which is meant for you all and me to all share our art. And if you want feedback, ask for feedback. Don't give it if it's not asked for. And then we have the Art Tips Prompts Ref channel, which is like if you have a drawing prompt you want people to draw, if you have art reference materials, if you have tips and tricks, it's just like a art resources channel. So get in there, post in the channels, hang out with us. It's a good time. And it doesn't have to be like the Share Your Art doesn't have to be traditional art. If you're painting miniatures, share that. If you're working on a knitting project, share that. It can be anything. It's just about like, what are you doing that's creative? After drawing your realer mythological creatures, you should do some more. Do like a Bigfoot one. Or do, what's another good one? Like a siren. Do like a siren or a harpy. What would that look like? Or do like a satyr. What if you draw smut? You can put smut, just put it in a not safe for work flag on it, please. Otherwise I will delete it. You even recorded it if Moobs wants to share to encourage draw with friends. Did you? That's awesome. Please do. Yeah, please do. Yeah. You were hoping to join in today, but won't have much power in the house on... Oh yeah, you just have a lot to do. No worries. No worries at all. Oh, ooh, there's more people sharing art. See what happens? One person shares, then everybody feels empowered to share. Look at that. Ooh, swashbuckler. Love it. You guys are so talented. Why we got so many talented people in here? I'm losing my mind. It's food time. Nice. Get you some food. Yeah, if you're okay sharing that, send that over to Moobs. We need more art content on the channels. And seriously, Ina, it's so good. It's so good. I'm still happy to give you tips and tricks and feedback and stuff, but you just gotta keep doing it. That's all I'm seeing. But others should see it too. I'm like in the weird camp where I like that kind of art, but I like it to be technically safe for work. Like I like it when things are like just like there's a squirrel just in front of, leaping just in front of what you want to see. Yeah, I don't need to see the nitty gritty. I agree with you. Likeness is like a really vulnerable and personal thing, but I think it's also like if you draw in like a really specific style, it makes it less personal in a way. Anyways, I love it. So risque art. Austin Power. Wait, what is Austin Powers style? That's when it's like something's just perfectly placed to hide the thing. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. This is like definitely too red, but I'm hoping when I go back in with the shadows, it won't feel that, but we can always come back in and fix it after. So we're gonna leave it for now. then we'll fix it later if it doesn't feel right. Oh, I put this on the pants layer. Oh well, it's now pants. Congratulations, you are now pants. We like that shot. Right. Look at these fleshy penguin feet. I don't know how I feel about it, if I'm being honest. Azric fan art. That's so awesome. That's acrylic. Oh my gosh. Again, go to Discord if you want to see what I'm talking about. I'm not going to share people's art on stream, I don't think. I would want to make sure I have their permission, so I'm not going to show it, but definitely check it out. That is amazing. Yeah, it's really hard to work with because of the drying time, but adding another medium to it seems to help. I would have to try it. Yeah, I'd have to play around with that smartphone to do that. But yeah, that is so good. So much talent. I love it. Ugh. Max keeps wanting me to paint some portraits of pizza and sandwich. I'm like, man, I don't have time, man. We need more smut art in the channel. You all can do campaign 2 smut art. I'm not gonna do it. But if you want to do some fan art, some muscle fluffing, what is it that he keeps saying that I can't take seriously? I love, what does Cooter look like under her shell? I do love old-timey like Looney Tunes and like Merry Melodies cartoons that like a turtle will get outside of its shell and they'll just look like they're naked. They're like, oh, it's so funny. It's literally drawing porn of your friends. Cheap. People draw smutty drawings of the casters and cantrips. Not casters, we're casters and cantrips. What am I talking about? The Critical Role cast characters, don't they? Muscle fluffing. I can't. Yeah, I can't. I do agree. It's a little different to draw smutty fan art of characters of people that you know, right? It is different. But you have a D&D coloring book, and you made an orc into Grommet using coloring plan. That's awesome. Gromke. Oh, Gromke. I love Gromke. It's not your friends, but the imaginary people in the heads of your friends. That's true. That's true. You can't have the player. Yeah, please don't draw smut of the players, please. That's crossing a line, I think. That's crossing a line. Unless I'm paying you to do it, that's different. But let's just say it's cross. And I'm still trying to get you all the, like, I still am gonna try and get you the like the men of casters and cantrips holiday calendar, pinup calendar. That I'm still trying to get that to happen. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten y'all. How much for Maximus Rake smut commissions? Chief, if you pay him, I'm sure he'll just go and hop on OnlyFans right now. I think he has no problems with that. I'm just saying. Do with that information what you will. Excited to play again. I always feel like I wait all week to play and then it's over so fast. You know? We're gonna go in and do a lot of blending on this feather, so don't draw smut of the NPCs. Well, I mean, I guess if you're gonna draw smut of anybody, that makes the most sense. It's the least problematic, I suppose. Still really like how the hat kind of mimics the shape of a beak too. I don't know why, I just like was really into that. Let's see, I need... lighten that. Lot the colors done. I just need to add these some little details. So Hey, Tumor boy, how are you doing? Is Max here? He's here-ish. I think he's playing, I don't think he's feeling great, so he's playing some, Baldur's Gate. But he's around, so. Hi, Luna. I also missed your wave. Hello, I'm so sorry. Yeah, he's playing some BG3. It's his favorite. Thanks, Tumor boy. How are you doing? He's being insulted by NPCs, probably. I mean, yeah, probably. For being honest. Maybe he shouldn't play a paladin then? Oh my gosh. Mostly okay. Well, I hope you're fully okay soon. I don't know. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. It's a Tuesday. It's a very long Tuesday and I'm very over it. But I'm good otherwise. Oh my god, one of the dogs just farted and it smells like death in here. Who did it? Do it. Pizza. Well, your butt's pointed at me, so I'm guessing it's you, dude. Ugh, gross. I need you to visit again, because I got sick the one time you visited. I was so sad about that. That was such a bummer. But I was so glad I didn't, like, come out and get other people sick. Like, I'm glad I stayed home, but I was just really bummed. Good. I need to add some. I think that's everything. I need to add the white feathers in. Blend it a little bit more. That's just to get it started. Oh, and the coin. I was like, I know there's something I'm missing. Something wrong layer, but you know what? I don't care. Cool, okay, so now I'm gonna do just a color over paint to blend some of these without going over the lines, I think. So I can soften up like the feathers and things like that a little bit. was listening to a really good podcast about Paisley the other day. Star Trek Las Vegas was tempting this year. Yeah, that would be so fun. I've still never been to it. I'd love to go. Yeah, COVID is on the way up again. I'm really nervous about it because we're back in the office and I'm just like, I don't want to get it. I haven't gotten COVID yet and I don't want to get it. Cases rising, and you got shit from someone for wearing a mask. That's so stupid. That's a really good plan, Village. Just start hacking up along. Yeah, I really don't want to get it. I've been very careful. I've taken a couple of risks just to like live my life and not go insane, like a little bit of travel and stuff, but I'm still wearing my mask everywhere I go. I wear it in the office most of the time even. I don't wear it at my desk, but I wear it like around. Yeah, I'm scared of long COVID and I do not have a good track record with stuff like that. I have a pretty bad immune system. And Max only has the one kidney, so we're just like really careful. Like neither of us wants long COVID. Oh no. That sucks, Kid Garrigan. That sucks. You haven't, Shiva? Ugh. People wear them a little bit in California still, but it's like, I'm definitely the weird one by wearing them. I'm definitely in the minority. It really, but that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. And you were out of it for like a month. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I really don't want to get it. So I've been really careful. Yeah. Yeah. And like, we really don't know. Like, that's the thing that's so scary is we really don't know with long COVID. It's like, some people are just now getting better. And so they're doing like some studies on it, but we don't know. Yeah. People are like, oh, I just had the sniffles, whatever. At this point, it's only like 10 to 20% of people in busy places. Yeah, that's so scary. Yeah, that's the other thing that kills me is like we still have people that can't get vaccinated. That like people are acting like that's not a thing. And I'm like, that's still a thing. There are literally people in the world that just literally cannot get vaccinated. And it's like, there's nothing those people can do about it. Like, what do you want them to do? Just like never leave their house because it's uncomfortable for you to wear a mask in public? I don't really. Yeah, we get boosters as soon as we can. I'm like, every time a new one comes out, I'm like, let's go, boost me up. I'll take them all. I want them all. Where you live, it's as red as it gets, and people have been assaulted for wearing them. Yeah, I don't blame people for that because that's a tricky situation. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Especially since they're usually free, your insurance covers them. So it's not a big deal. New one coming up in September, October. Oh, good. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I really want to get that. Because you got it and you were vaccinated. Oh, no. That sucks. It just sucks when there's stuff like that and you do everything in your power to do it right, and it still doesn't matter, Okay, so here's the preliminary colors. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. I think it looks pretty good. So we don't need that anymore. This one, we're just gonna go in, do our shading, and then we'll color our lines, and then we'll do a quick overpaint. So we're like almost done. This will be our multiply, and we're just gonna use the same kind of, bluish color for the multiply. I like to use blues for non-humanoids. Humanoids, I use blues too, but it can make the skin look weird. But in this case, I think it's gonna look good. Usually I'll use like a red multiply for like a skin tone. She's not really gonna have that problem. So why is the music so quiet and like I don't know. What are we multiplying? Yeah, I'm multiplying. I'm doing the shadows layer, which I do by adding a multiply layer, and I like to use blues because I think they add atmospheric shading if you're outdoors, but I like to use reds on skin tones to add a little bit more warmth. So it just depends. You're not good at my times tables. In other news, puppies think you're dope. And no, don't worry about dragging the mood down. I leaned into it. It's whatever. I like to be able to chat about stuff here, because the thing is, like, we have the Monday night channel where we talk about, like, it's really like D&D focused and tabletop focused. But then on Fridays, we can't really interact with chat a whole lot because we're just like really focused on telling a story. So like Tuesdays are like the chill day where it's like, I like to be able to be like, yeah, how are you guys doing? How is everyone? What's everyone got going on? Because like we have a little bit more freedom to just chill. So there's no pressure to be any way other than the way you want to be right now. Subsurface scattering, baby. Yeah, let's get those art terms up in here. For those that don't know, subsurface scattering is what happens. Oh my God, I'm gonna explain this so poorly, but it's like when the light hits your skin is actually translucent. So the light will still go through it a little bit and then scatter, creating a certain colors to show from underneath your skin. That was a horrible way to explain that. But a really good way to see how it looks is if you like hold your hand up to like a light or shine a really bright light down on your hand, you can like see what that is. It'll create different colors than what you would think of skin as having. So, but with feathers, they're totally different because they are going to be, there's two different types of feathers. There's feathers that are reflecting light, and there's feathers that are pigmented and absorbing and then reflecting light. There's like some different ways the light reflects off of feathers, but it's like a completely different effect than like flesh. I blame village for that. I couldn't think of a better word. Imagine a prism. I do really want to get some you're working on a wood thing that you guys would like. I want to see it. You should post it, a work in progress, in the Share Your Art channel in Discord so that everyone here can see it. That sounds awesome. Ooh, I might need a pistol stand too. We have a cool flintlock pistol. I should find that and show you guys. I could have used it for this art. I could have drawn one. She's supposed to have a lot of guns and I didn't feel like drawing them, so we just didn't add them. Sorry. Yeah, blue pigment is super rare in nature, so a lot of the blue that you see, butterflies and bird feathers, is blue because it's refracting the blue light. Yes, but there are a couple of birds that have blue pigmented feathers, and they're considered like really rare and like really valuable for that feature, but it's very rare. There are not many blue things in nature. I'll take flesh as a problem you put on me. But yeah, that sounds awesome, Tumor Boy. I want to see that. That's why lapis was so expensive and prized. It's also why if you're doing any type of historical clothing or costuming, using blue is the kind of the last thing you want to do, because blue's always been a more expensive dye, because it's a dye that gets made from things like crushing up lapis. There's actually ancient Egyptian makeup, they would crush up stones like lapis into a fine powder and then get it wet and paint it on and let it dry, and they would have like bright blue makeup, but it was still considered like you'd have to be like a queen or something, right, to do that. But if you want to think what Cleopatra's makeup would look like, for example, there's a really good YouTube where she posts, like, she actually makes makeup through that same exact process. She'll buy lapis and like grind it up. Yeah, and indigo. Yeah, indigo's got like a purplish to it, right? Technically. I find that sort of stuff like fascinating. And I think it's just like I don't think you have to follow those rules if you're just trying to do like a historical costume for fun, like you're going to the Ren Fair. You don't have to like follow any rules or anything, but I think it can be really fun to think about that, like what materials they would have used, what they would have had access to. I think there's something really fun about that. But I'm also just like a big nerd, so you know, there's that too. So this is gonna look really dark until I finish, because I'm keeping it dark so I can clearly see where I've drawn it. But then we're gonna turn the opacity way down. That will make it look a lot better. Oh, these feet are so... just can't really get over it. I don't know. They're just too weird. Okay, so I got all the shadows in. Oop. So, and then we will just turn that opacity way down. There we go. See? So you guys can see the difference. There's a little before and after. I think it can be a little bit darker. And then another thing I like to do is add a general shadow coming from the ground up, just to help kind of like onto the piece ever so slightly. Too dark still. 20%. Now we'll do our highlights, which we do a similar process for. These are using blend modes, which I know I've described before on the stream, but just in case you're new or you can't remember, the way blend modes work is it's the way of taking two colors and laying one over the other or combining them using different types of math. So multiply is literally like this color is being multiplied by this color. So all these blend nodes are they're using math to determine how Photoshop layers two colors. Which I could get into more, but it gets really technical and I would probably be misspeaking. So, but if anybody wants to know more, let me brush up on my research and I will come back and talk about it because I do understand it, but I don't want to like talk out of my ass. Yeah, it's a lot like adding filters. Yeah, posted to Art Spam. It's not done. Just put the second coat of oil on it today. The brass nameplate will get mounted up and I'm going to try to make an acrylic box to go over it all. Ooh, really cool. You scroll through them until one looks cool. I to be honest, I do the same, Chiba, and the more you do it, the more you'll learn which ones you need for certain situations. But it's like, sometimes I'm like, I don't know, and I just like to scroll through them. There's nothing wrong with that. That is so cool, Tumor Boy. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. I wish I had all the money in the world to just throw at my friend. I have like a couple friends that do woodworking, and I would love to just be like, can you make me this thing for my house, but like, pretty. Like, I would love to pay someone to make me like a custom dining room table. I want like a custom cutting board. I want like a big butcher's block thing. I want like some I just love woodworking, but it's expensive. Not diamond, dining room, like dining table. But it's expensive to like, because you have to pay for the wood, and yeah, not everybody has shops equipped to do big items. But oh, it's so pretty. There's something so nice about that. So for highlights, I usually use a white, unless I have like a very specific light source. But I'm just trying to bring out the brights of the colors that I already have. So I'm going to go in and add in where I think the highlights should be. And be mindful of the materials that things are made of. So for example, this hat in my mind is a very like well-worn leather. So it's going to have some spots that are like shiny and reflective. Same with the beak. She's going to have some really good highlights there. Feathers, I'm probably not going to add too many highlights in there because I don't think it would look quite correct. So you'll see in a minute why I'm being very careful about the highlights, because these are going to end up looking pretty bright. So we're just going in and doing overlay. But I think we'll go in and do a soft highlights too. And these are the ones that I sometimes will add a color to. Depending on the light source, you could do like a really pale, like warm yellow. I think I do want a little bit of warmth in this to make it look like maybe we're outside and the sun is shining. So we're just gonna add some of these in and see how they look. I like to do soft light is the one that I usually do for this, just to get some really, really, really subtle highlights. So yeah, that's pretty good. OMGM, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, welcome. I was totally ignoring chat again for a second and focused on the art. I'm sorry. This looks great. Oh, thank you so much. We're working on one of the NPCs from our show. So on Friday we play D&D for anyone that is new, and we are pirates sort of, but we met a real pirate and her name was Captain Blackbeak. And what was the name of her ship? I totally forgot. I'm like drawing a blank. Anyway, she was a badass and also terrifying, just straight up killed a man. So we thought we would draw her for fun. So yay. I don't know what's happening. My brain's fried. Diamond tables are pretty expensive. I don't know. Village is really good at finding diamonds. So like if you send her strip mining, we can probably get a diamond table made in like no time at all. Just like throwing that out there. She's like really good at finding diamonds. She killed a man. Yeah, you're really good at finding diamonds. Oh, I am. Yeah. I was like, how could you forget that? Sounds like a fun game. Love more D&D content. We are all about it. So if you like D&D art, that's what we usually do here on Tuesdays. Usually D&D art. Sometimes I just draw random stuff, but we like to do D&D characters, character designs. I worked on the map on stream. I'll work on emotes and overlays sometimes too. Sometimes we'll just draw random characters that we make together for fun. And then on Monday nights, we have a podcast episode where the DM and a couple players will talk about like just D&D rules, what to do if you're new, how to get better at role playing. What are your thoughts? We talked about like AI art and how it applies to like D&D. We talk about whatever. It's just D&D related stuff, and we try to like chat is encouraged to participate and send us ideas and questions. We'll talk about whatever you guys want. But on Fridays is our show. So we stream every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and we are on season 2, campaign 2. So we finished the first campaign and now we're on the second one. We're only on episode like 13. So it's not too hard to catch up right now if anybody wants to. But that being said, we always do a recap at the beginning of the episode, and there's usually someone in chat that will happily get you up to speed if you're like, why is Azric fluffing his muscles, for example. Anyways, we're a group of wannabe pirates trying to make our way in the world. Come watch us fail. Come hang out. It's a good time. We have really good people in chat hanging out, and yeah, you only catch it sometimes, and it's just fun to watch regardless. Oh, good, Tumor Boy. That makes me happy. We are working on getting more info out there, so if you are catching up, you can like read like the character bios and stuff. We don't really have them available yet, but we're working on some things. So, and there is a wiki, but we don't have everything on there because we don't actually run that. But I do have an account, so I should add some stuff to it. So even if you have no idea why, all you need to know is that Cooter is a beautiful grandma, and Emmy is naive but lovable, and Taj and Azric are too sexy for their shirts, and Hayden's kind of a badass and sneaky. Yeah, that's all you need to know. Okay, I want to color the lines a little bit. I like to do this because I don't like when the lines are like pure black. I like to leave them pure black just around the eyes to really create like a good, just like really emphasize that. So what I'm doing is I'm going through, and I have a layer that's clipped to my lines layer, and I'm painting over it with the color of the clothing or whatever that line would be touching. So we'll do maroon for the coat and browns for like the shirts and the pants. And then what we'll do is we'll turn the opacity down so that they're still black, but they're just gonna be slightly colored. Some of this. It really helps. I really encourage people trying to like do this when you're working on something with really clear line work. It can really help. Over here, some red, shirt. So, I'll start around 50 and see how that looks 50%. So you can see here, I think it could be a little darker. So we're just gonna do a little bit, or a little lighter so that the black comes through just a little bit more. I think that looks pretty good. Now we're ready for, like, that's it. That's all the process I do. And now I just need to do the, I usually go back in and do like an overpaint phase. So, hi Talons, you're beautiful and I love you. Okay, bye. Thanks for lurking and have a good night. Another super talented artist that we have here in the Casters and Cantrips extended family. What do you guys want to be called? We talked about this once, and because you know, like on other shows, they'll like they'll call their fans something, which is kind of stupid. But like we were talking about that like once, me and some of you all in chat, and I came up with like the best thing, and then I immediately forgot it, and now I can't find it again. It's gone. My brain deleted it. Cantrips. The fan service? No. I mean, I just call you all chat, but chat feels so, I don't know. It's up to you all. What do you all want to be called? There you go. You're all caught up. Yeah. Talons is she's so talented. So we have a lot of talented creative folks. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm just loving looking at everyone's art that everyone's sharing. The witnesses of a crime? Oh my gosh. You're like, I'm just Nick. Hi, Spider Luke. How are you doing? Villa J? Is that your like gangsta name? You're like Villa J. So your rapper name? How are you doing tonight? I am real quick gonna change the background color fill before we go any further. I want it to look like beautiful sky when you're at sea. Slight gradient. That way I can go in and add some shadow underneath, and I usually like to use the smudgy tool to kind of clean up. One of my printmaking teachers, this is applying to fine art originally, but like really impacted on me how important transparency and layering is. And I think that applies to Photoshop as well. If you're not using transparency and layering things, it's just kind of a missed opportunity. Obviously it doesn't work for everyone's style. I don't mean it like that, but I mean, it's such a good thing to take advantage of. Yeah, she's a penguin. It's not super clear in the art. She does have the raw copper yellows, but it's, I wonder if I should bring the white up more. Like badass murdering penguin person. Yeah. It's fine. I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, start drawing, Village. Let's go. Now you don't want to go to sleep, Talons. You can just stay and hang out with us all night. Actually, I'm not going to be on for too much longer. We're almost to the 2-hour mark, and I want to finish this, but I also want to get some rest before bed. So, and I want to go cuddle my pups. I didn't get to see them all day. 800 is 800% to the creative people attract each other like magnets, or is it to the layering? What was the 800%? It's almost 5/8 talents. Go to bed. I forgot on the layers. Yeah. Go to bed. Talents. I did Tumor Boy. I just bought my first ever wood stain because I bought a shelf thingy that was really cheap and it's kind of ugly. Don't forget to set your layers to 800% opacity. Okay, I'm on it. That's where you add a layer and you set it to 100%. And just in case that's not dark enough, you add a second layer that's 100% and you keep going until you have 8 layers that are all at 100%, right? Just in case. Right? Few night talents. 800%. What was I talking about? My brain is so like dead tonight. Turn that blue down. Stop. Here we go. It feels better. And then something's bugging me about this. What is it? I need one more shadow layer. Some other cool ways to do shadows that I can show you guys sometimes. Like if I need an easy shadow for some like composition work that I'm doing, like it's not like an illustration, instead of painting it in, there's like some really cool tricks you can do. So if anybody wants to know how I would do shadows, I can do like 3 different ways to do shadows kind of thing. I don't know. Basically, if you guys ever want me to go into detail on any of the stuff I do, I am happy to do so. You just let me know. I think her shirt needs to be a darker color because I wanted it to be like black almost. Or her pants need to be more brown. Let's just play around with it real quick. Oh, I put the pants on that layer, so that might be hard to change, but let's just see. Let's tone down the saturation, make them a little bit darker, a bit lighter. Actually do like that, but now let's go and do the shirt. I do like that better. They looked like they were the same color before, and now they look different in the pants and the shirt, which I prefer. So that's good. Okay, now I'm gonna do the overpaint layer again. So overpaint is just where I go in and I paint a little bit more in a traditional manner. And the reason I like to work this way is that it's really easy to go back and change things, which I find really helpful when working on character art for other people's characters, because that way if I show it to them and they're like, oh, I like it, but I really wish that feather was like red. Actually, now that I see it, I changed my mind. The way I work means it's really easy to go back and fix certain things. Not always, and I won't always do it either, but I like to try to do it when I can. A really good example of that is Taj's character art. I'm actually working on a new version of Taj's character art because I wasn't happy with it. And I want her to look, now that I know her character more, I think I can paint her better. But if you are following in all the places, you might have seen a little teaser of the new Taj art somewhere. Where is it? Where would I have posted that? Where do I usually post art? I don't know. Anyways, if you want a little teaser, that is a thing that is out there, but I'll probably be working on that soon. I was gonna do it tonight, but I'm getting tired. So the first thing I want to do is I really want to go through and blend some of these colors on the feathers up here together. You mean like it? Yeah, I mean Instagram village. That's all I mean. The refrigerator. Yeah, I just post all my artwork. When I finish drawing it on stream, I print it off and then I make I don't hang it. I make Max hang it on the refrigerator. Should do that actually. That sounds like a great idea. Actually, our refrigerator is full of we have these like sticky things. It's like suction cups, and you put them on the refrigerator, and then you put peanut butter on the side that has texture, and the dogs just sit there and lick it for hours, and they can't get it off. So they're just entertained for hours, and it's best. It's just the best. It's a lot better. Oops. My rock hopper penguin again. Where did I leave that? I'm gonna add a little bit of color variation into these yellow feathers. We're gonna add a little bit of like some white highlights to them. So add in a little bit, but darker. Golden yellow. Print and put your art on the fridge and then take photos of that and use those for your portfolio. A friend of mine, his current portfolio, he works over for is it Bungie that does what's that game? Destiny, is that Bungie? He works on Destiny, but his portfolio is a website that he made intentionally to look like a website from like 1989 or something, or like 93. It's like really hilarious. And then he has it all organized by year, so he just put all years going back, and he even has his art from like when he was a kid. It's like, no, it's like before GeoCities level. It's so good. We rain? Does that mean you getting rain? Is that good? I don't know. I don't know what the rain situation there is. I know like if we were to get it here, that'd be good, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm assuming it's good. Your window's open? Okay. Okay. So it's good. It's good. I am using a Wacom Cintiq. So that's the type of tablet that has the screen on the tablet, and it's about, this big. It's a pretty big one. I don't think you need one of those to be a digital artist, by the way. I started out using the kind that you draw on that doesn't have a screen, and they're really small. And those are totally great if you're starting out. I also have a Apple tablet that I like to draw on sometimes, which I also think are really great for if you're starting out. So, but because since my day job is doing art as well, I got myself a big tablet, which makes it a little bit easier. Not necessary though. You still have an archive of your first website? Oh my gosh, from like 1996. I have one of mine from probably 98, 99. I think it still exists though. I don't think it's like, I think it's still out there. I don't know. Never could get used to the hard surface of the iPad. So there's some cool things you can do that I found. I didn't like it at first, and what I did while I was getting used to it is I bought a there are textured, essentially, screen protectors, so like a big sticker that you stick on it that have like a texture to it. And you can also get textured nibs for your pens, and that can make it feel like you're drawing on more like textured paper. It's not exactly the same, but it can help. But then after using that for a while, I actually went back to just using it without it, and I've preferred that since then. So, but I think it's like anything, it just takes some practice and like getting used to it. It's like anything in life. And by the way, welcome, Mercola86. Hello, how are you doing? Just done with this character art. I'm really excited. I think she turned out pretty good. trying to think like what else I want to do. I'm feeling pretty good about it. If I want to go in and add some more texture on like feathers. Could also add in a little bit more of like white feathers to make sure it's very penguin-y. So I like this or not. Does that look better? I do think it helps make her look penguin-y. I think I just need to make the scar a little smaller. Might need like a little bit more like bright whites right in there. Oops. That's no good. I'm just doing a little bit of mask work on this like scarf to make it look a little bit like more like there's light kind of coming through it a little bit. I think helps. And I think I'm gonna add one more light coming from above and a little bit directional. Really, I'm just using it at a little bit of like a sunlight effect almost. text. So I think that works pretty well. Yeah, I'd say that if you want to try it though, Carcolette, don't let that stop you, because I have a very traditional art base. I went to art school and studied fine art. So I studied I did oil painting, drawing, and traditional printmaking. Lithography, etchings, screen prints, wood cuttings, all that stuff. I have and I've done watercolor and oil and then traditional like charcoals and things. That's where I got my start. So, but I made the switch to digital at one point because I just got tired of having like all this art and supplies and stuff I didn't know what to do with. And I thought, I'm just going to switch to digital. Easy. And it was really, really hard at first. The first year, I still have some art up that you all can see that it was done in my first year of like really committing to digital. And it's not anything I'm super proud of, but like I'm proud that I did it, if that makes sense, because I stuck with it. And now I'm feeling so much more comfortable and I prefer it so much more. But I'm actually now at the point where I'd like to go back and do a little bit of traditional art when I have the time. So we'll see. But the feather, yeah. It needs a little more work, I think. I don't know. I'm not happy with the feather yet, but it's getting there. I don't know. It needs like maybe just like some highlights, actually. Let's see. Let's just try adding another little highlight layer onto it and see if that fixes it. That feels better. What do you guys think? So did that help? It's kind of flat and that gave it a little bit of shape, I think. Oh, that's awesome, Carcolette. Well, feel free to come hang out with us. I'm streaming every Tuesday, just doing some digital art. We have a lot of people here that also do digital art, and we share it in the Discord. It's usually D&D related, but we, yeah, we just like, that was too easy. I do this a lot, so I knew what to do. It's not easy, but I may have made it look easy, but don't let it dissuade anyone. It's not. It's not impossible. You can do it. Just playing to see if I think that looks better. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I want to add in like a little bit of a painterly effect in the background. I have brushes that I need for this. It's an interesting brush and not at all what I expected it to be like. I like to use these cloud brushes to just sort of like add a little bit of texture to the background. And I'll usually just go in with a couple different like colors. Just a little something back there so it's not so flat, but I keep it pretty subtle, but that way it's not completely flat. I've been just practicing a long time. I've been doing this now for just like over 10 years digital, longer than that probably, but I do work as a UI designer in the day, so I'm doing more graphic design type stuff. But I've been doing digital illustration for a long time now. So maybe 12 hours in now on marker. Yeah, digital is really fast. And I like the ability to undo things and not have to like completely start over. I am a firm believer in like happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. So I do like to try and replicate that a little in my digital art. Like sometimes if I do a line that looks a little like crazy or I go a little bit too far with it, I'll just leave it. I don't feel the need to make everything perfect, but I do like the ability to just like, that didn't work, let me undo that. It's really nice. Okay, what do you guys think? I think we're done. Wait, there's one more. I don't know if I like the, I'm trying to think about if I like these feathers like kind of under her eye. It kind of makes her skin look a little like old and mottled or something. And part of me likes it and part of me doesn't. I don't know. If you guys want brush recommendations, I can also help with that because I know that can be like a really hard thing when you're getting started with digital. Like, oh, I don't know which brushes to use. Everybody, all these artists make their own brushes. What do I do? I do not make my own brushes. I am way too lazy for that. I've made them. Maybe I'll make more someday, but man, oh, I ain't even about that. God, why are you messing up Photoshop? Sorry, it's like having some issues with the pressure sensitivity right now. Does that look better? No. Why am I not liking this? What is wrong? A bit better. I don't know. I don't know why I'm not liking this. It's like just what? I'm just not liking it. I can't figure out why. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. And usually I'll just like sleep on it, but I did really want to get her like done tonight, so I don't know. I also just realized I got a dot there. When did that happen? Yeah, I was trying to give her like a hair look to like exactly like to be like when did I do that? See, mistakes still happen. You can't undo everything with digital, because if I wanted to undo that, whatever I did to cause that, I'd have to undo like all this other work I did that I like. Okay. Feeling pretty good. What do we think? What do we think? Yeah, I'm happy with it. Okay. You like it very much? Thanks, Chiva. Pop, don't go. It's hide it or show it. Yeah, but I think sometimes showing your mess ups can be good too, especially with traditional. With the scar and the chipped beak, it seems fitting. Yeah. Yeah, traditional is very much living with your mistakes and learning how to make them work for you, which is just a completely different skill set. It's not, nothing's better or worse. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm freaking exhausted and I need to be in bed in like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go play some video games and just relax. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to meet this character too. When she shows up, it is like a vibe. It is intense. It was only like 2 episodes ago. So if you don't want to go all the way back, you haven't missed much. And again, we stream on Fridays. So I will see you all on Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be finishing up our first like pirate mission. We found a treasure map and we followed it, and now we're in a really terrifying place, and there was a cliffhanger and we're all about to die, I'm pretty sure. So you don't want to miss it. Thanks everyone for hanging out and keeping me company while we did some art. Really appreciate it. I couldn't do this without you all. The moral support is, I don't even have words. Thank you. And I'll see you all later, and everyone have a really wonderful night. And yeah, share your art in the Discord if you guys are drawing this week. And see you all on Friday on the official Casters and Cantrips show night. One more episode with our guest star, Captain E-Rock will be back, so don't miss it. And I'll see you all then. Bye.